to Allah. Allah's Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam stated that do not ask for maut, for death. Do not do the dua, recite the dua asking for death or desiring death. We should not desire death, because both these things, to do dua for these things is mamnu', is not accepted, is not permissible. It is a form of, you could say, if we think about it, the act of suicide or to kill oneself is haram in Islam. This is haram. To kill oneself, to commit suicide is haram, unlawful. And if we look at this topic or subject, why does a person desire death or ask for death or make a dua for death or hope for death, or why does a person go towards suicide? Generally speaking, we see this, we hear this, this person committed suicide, this person died, took his own life, etc. The reason for this is that the conditions that surround a person in life make a person extremely upset, possibly societal issues. You could have family, household issues, disputes and quarrels between, say, husband and wife, quarrels between the children, or maybe there is poverty in the home, they don't have enough finances, or an illness befalls a person. Ajib, different types of illnesses can affect a person, and many other types of difficulties and problems that come into a person's life. And then a person gets to the extreme one side of the spectrum and says, you hear from people regularly, oh, better than this is death, it's better that I die than live this tiresome life. But the person doesn't realize at that time what he or she is saying. It's a massive statement. Rather, not a massive statement, it's a extreme disobedience. It's something to cherish. It's an azim ni'mah of Allah. Life is a massive ni'mah, massive gift from Allah. The ability to breathe and live. And we want to get rid of life. We want to detach ourselves from life. Think about it for a few moments. Allah Ta'ala says that life I've given to you is a ni'mah. It's a reward, a gift, a present, something to cherish. And imagine if Allah is giving life, then there's hikmah in life and wisdom. And yes, a person then goes and to the extreme gets fed up and says, no, I don't want to live. How can this be? Different problems that confront us. These are all exam questions that confront us during this phase of life on planet Earth. And the person who answers the questions correctly, confronts the predicaments correctly and overcomes them. This is our exam. And Allah Ta'ala is the one who sees, isn't it? He's the one who's watching. He is the examiner. So if we then reach to Allah and He gives us 10 out of 10, then we will attain Jannah with the fadl of Allah, with the bounty of Allah, with the blessings of Allah, won't we? And the downs and the problems and the difficulties. And you solve these, you confront these, you take hold of these nicely, calmly, sincerely. You pass the test and you come to me in the hereafter. Allah says, and you have maximum marks. Subhanallah. Allah Ta'ala says, then you will be sent into the group who? Ashabul Yameen. Say Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Ashabul Yameen. The people will get the book in the right hand. So do you now understand the solution to difficulty? So how do we answer the questions when they come, the exam questions during our life, the difficult questions, the difficult circumstances? Allah says, I'll give you life, breath, your body, I'll give you difficulties, exam papers, and I'll give you the answers, the solutions. And what is the solution? That every moment in life, every breath in life, whatever circumstances arise, Allah says, live according to my preference, my desire, what I've prescribed. Doesn't matter what it is. Wherever I've sent you in the world, what do you need to see them? What is Allah Ta'ala's order here? Then what shall I do in this moment of difficulty? Subhanallah. Do dua. Don't try to become courageous and brave. I don't need help. No, do dua. Allah, change my circumstances for the better. Allah, I'm ill. Improve my circumstances. Allah, take this illness away from me. This is the tariqah of answering the question. Rather than crying, oh, I'm going to die. Oh, my children, I've got nothing left. Oh, my children, they're young. They're babies. I've got no money. My wife's got nothing. There's no finances, no house, no this, up and down. I've lost out everything. No one cares for me. I've never succeeded. What kind of drama is this? No. Whenever a difficulty comes, raise your hands. Pray 2 rak'ah salah, raise your hands to Allah, your both hands to Allah, and to Rabbul Alameen. Allah, difficulty has come. What is that? That make Allah Ta'ala's attention turn to yourself. Say Subhanallah. You haven't understood what I'm saying, isn't it? That make Allah focus on you, O foolish people. Rather that we are focusing on Allah, turning to Allah, thinking about Allah, make Allah turn His focus to you. There's a big difference that we are remembering Allah, we are begging to Allah. Allah doesn't listen. What can we do? We can't make any difference to this, can we? There's no guarantee. But if Allah is focusing on us, thinking about us, paying attention to us, then He will definitely respond to our needs. Subhanallah, say Subhanallah. What a big point. Here is one side, we're doing dua, praying, salah, asking Allah, turning to Allah, requesting Allah. It's Allah's choice if He responds. But if Allah Ta'ala Himself responds to us automatically, what do you need, my servant? I'm watching you, hearing you, listening to you, paying my attention to you. So the fourth point to attain success in the tests, in the exam, is فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ. Allah Ta'ala says, you remember me, then I will remember you. I will come to you, says Allah, and I will listen to you. Allah will pay attention to the insan. So stay quiet, do maraqbah, do dhikr, silent. And those who do dhikr of Allah, they are enjoying those who have learned dhikr. If they have put their hand into the hand of a Naqshbandi,